Hey everybody, it's Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur. Today is what I like to call FSBO Monday, just basically reaching out to a bunch of individuals who are looking to sell their properties on their own. You'll find a lot of FSBOs right now just because of the way that the market is. Some people are pretty hip to the market. They feel that if their area is on fire and they have a great property to sell, that they can place it on some of these different websites where you can, basically be the owner and sell your own property. But that kind of there's pros and cons to that. So me understanding both sides of me having the double-edged sword, as I've stated before, you get both the pros and cons to that. So if you are doing a FSBO, you got to be able to take the phone calls. You got to be able to deal with the maybe strange people calling you, as well as dealing with any other types of things that may occur. You never know if they're qualified or truly qualified. So it's lots of pros and cons to it. Pros are, yeah, you can sell it on your own, but who has time to show their house when someone else wants to see it? That's why a lot of times they pay someone else to do it. But this is also a good opportunity for me to kind of network with individuals trying to sell their properties on their own, because one, it allows me to give them a different insight on what they may feel that their property's worth, and then show them how buyers see value in their property. So just kind of seeing the value in the buyer's eyes, just being on the same page. So I kind of educate people with that. And then in long story short, it's basically just trying to see how I can help them. What I do is I find myself helping a lot of individuals, and eventually then they come on board and say, hey, can you go ahead and get this property sold for me? So that's the game plan. Just basically to initially help individuals, and help them realize a couple of things, educate them. Some people are still determined to go ahead and try it on their own. After a number of months of not selling it on their own, and then they go back and they look at a couple of different things. And sometimes, I'll analyze the property and say, hey, you're trying to sell it for way up here, and your property's valued at this much down here. So then it was just like they didn't realize that, just because of a lot of the knowledge that they're just not aware of. But it's all about helping other people and how I can help service them. But it's FSBO Monday, just reaching out to people, because a lot of people just checking in and say, hey, did you sell your property over the weekend? That's typically when people get a lot of phone calls over the weekend. So excuse me. Whew. But basically, but it's been a pretty eventful today. Got some lots, waterfront lots, so that's a good thing. Waterfront lots, some properties that have been out there for a number of months. I looked at some of the people that I called today. I called them maybe like 4 months ago, and they're still trying to sell the property on their own. So I think they may start realizing that maybe it's not working. So hopefully that all kind of transpires, and see if they're willing to negotiate, or even see if they truly are motivated. If you're really motivated, you're trying to get it sold now, and not people don't plan to sell their house 8 months down the road. They would like to go ahead and get it sold as soon as possible and be able to make plans off of that. So you'd rather sell it sooner than later, and I think people would rather have that problem than having to hold on to a property, continuously making monthly payments on something that you plan on selling. So always keep that in mind. But this is Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur, coming to you live for a FSBO Monday, calling out and reaching everyone and calling the FSBO near you. Contact me, your real estate professional, if you need one. 813-419-3927. Again, Chris Brown, 813-419-3927. Take care.